Hello my dear friends, so welcome back. Welcome to your channel Cooking Astrology. First of all, I would like to thank all of you for subscribing my channel and liking my videos. Thanks a lot. So today in this video, let's try to understand planet Ketu placement in the 11th house of your Vedic astrological birth chart and what are the kind of positive and negative results that are associated with this placement of Ketu. Also, I'm going to cover up the special aspects of Ketu because Ketu is going to aspect 5, 7 and 9 places away. So there are going to be some heavy karmas that are interconnected with the Ketu aspects as well. See, first of all, you have to have basic understandings regarding planet Ketu and the 11th house in Vedic astrology, and then we will be able to relate these two entities. On one hand, if I talk about regarding planet Ketu, Ketu is a planet which shows the discontentment and the non-satisfaction part of your life. So in whichever area or in whichever house this Ketu is posited, it shows you are not satisfied with that areas of your life. Also, Ketu is a planet which represents some kind of a separation as well. It may be any kind of a physical separation that is happening between you and your family members, separation between you and your friend circle, separation between you and your career, job. Any separation that thing is happening in your life, that thing is governed by Ketu. Also, it is a malefic planet. So, Ketu is also going to instill a lot of weird desires inside you. On the higher side, Ketu represents the spiritual aspect of the life as well. All the adhyatmic knowledge, the power of self-realization is also present inside Ketu. Even the knowledge related to astrology, numerology, Rig Vedas, Yajur Vedas, all the Vedic knowledge of the Purusharth. So every knowledge, it is deeply interconnected with this Ketu. Because Ketu is that kind of a planet, it is going to show your previous life accomplishments. So in the past life, you have accomplished something in your life, and in this present birth, you need to concentrate more upon the Rahu in your life. Also, Ketu is a representation of flags as well. Ketu represents all the sharp objects like any kind of knives or that kind of things are the representation of Ketu. And it is much better for Ketu to sit alone in the horoscope rather than with any other planet. On the other hand, the 11th house in Vedic astrology, see, this is the house of your incoming gains. If you are after money, then look into your 11th house. This is the house which is going to give you a lot of incoming gains in your life. 11th house also shows the income sources of in your life. Whether you have the ability to generate multiple income sources or not, that thing is governed by the 11th house. This is the house of your hopes, wishes, desires as well. Any kind of a wish fulfillment is seen from 11th house. This is the house of your professional network circle as well. Any kind of event organization, any kind of a big or large events, any kind of a social groups, that thing is also seen from the 11th house. Apart from this 11th house, it is not only the house of your incoming gains, it also shows the sustenance part. It shows your thrive, the kind of force which is present inside you. Planet that is sitting in the 11th house, it is going to give you that pull towards life. You need to wake up early in the morning and work towards the 11th house. So that is the house of the sustenance. That is the house of the perseverance as well. So that is going to preserve you every time. So that is vitally important house. So first of all, when you put Ketu into the 11th house, Ketu find a lot of mental confusion into the 11th house because Ketu is the path of detachment. It is the path of moksha. And in the 11th house of incoming gains, Ketu is not much interested into the money and the wealth aspect. But since this is a malefic energy, this Ketu have the ability to acquire or bring a lot of incoming gains into your life as well. Because these individuals, they are not after chasing money and wealth. Although the deepest desires are going to be seen with this Ketu. Because it is a malefic entity. So from the very deep within, some level of desires are going to be present inside them. But on the mundane basis, these individuals are not solely about acquiring money and profits in their life. They are having a lot of other stuff to look after into their life as well. They are hungry for power, name, fame, recognition. And even they are very good at the charitable works as well. They are very good in donating money to the charity, connecting with the non-profit organizations. That thing is also becoming the part of Ketu into the 11th house. Because Ketu tend to behave into much of a spiritual manner whenever it is in the 11th house. Even if they are earning money in their life, they are earning a lot of money, that is also going to be based upon some kind of a spiritual basis. They need to have that kind of a mental peace and satisfaction present in their life in order for the sustenance of the wealth. Otherwise, I will tell you, this is the single most Ketu which has the ability to destroy complete wealth in your life. Complete wealth. And this is the Ketu which has the ability to acquire complete wealth in your life. So that is quite a very, very important placements of the Ketu. Specifically, the Ketu Mahadasha is going to play a vitally important role in terms of reshaping your entire life towards the betterment. Because I will tell you one thing, depending upon the sign placement of the Ketu, whole scenario is going to change in your life. Depending upon the planetary conjunction with Rahu and Ketu axis, everything is going to change. But if Ketu is in the 11th house, I will tell you one thing. At certain points in their life, they are going to have a lot of friend circles present around them. Lot of friend circle. They are very extroverted. They are moving out, meeting with their friends and having fun, party, enjoyment. At some point, Ketu is going to indulge into all that activities. Because Ketu want you to taste everything in your life and then decide according to your own choice, which thing is better for me. So after experiencing all that kind of a fun, joy, party, and with all the other professional friend circle, at some point in their life, Ketu is going to give detachment from everything. They don't have any friend in their life and they feel completely secluded, just like a lonely person. So there is no one present in their life. That is the Ketu. That is Ketu in the 11th house. It is going to show you that thing as well. And that is the part where self-realization is going to occur inside them. What is the purpose and what is the meaning present behind my birth? Why I have taken birth on this planet Earth? And everything I will tell you, this thing is going to occur with the passage of time. Because self-realization part is going to occur at the age of 42. So after 42, these individuals, they completely change the perspectives of their life. Because then Ketu is going to expand their horizon a lot. Initially, I will tell you, although these individuals, they are living a very mundane lifestyle, not having a lot of money, very simple living individuals. But as soon as Ketu is going to start working in your chart, Ketu is going to start picking you up. Because Ketu does very well into the 11th house of incoming gains. But here Rahu is in the 5th house, that is restricting Ketu. Ketu is in the 11th house. So these individuals, they somewhat feel a lot of confusion between the 11th and the 5th house. And 5th house, that is the house of the creation. The main reason behind these individuals acquiring a lot of money, wealth, the potential is high inside them. That is because of the 5th house. This is the house of the creation and creativity. One single idea have the ability to make you rich. It is going to give you millions or billions of dollars in your life if you are working along with the planetary energy of Rahu in the 5th house. Because Rahu is not going to settle for anything less in the 5th house. Rahu is keep on looking, okay, it is just like a hunter. So have you seen the hunter is having gun in his hand. So he's looking at something and then shooting. So that aiming at something and then shoot it out. That is the Rahu in the 5th house. They are just like a hunter. They are having that kind of a sleek eye towards something. I will tell you, they are extremely not perfectionist, but if they focus upon one thing, the Ketu and Rahu axis is really going to deepen that focus inside them. So they are very well focused individuals. Also with the Rahu in the 5th house, and Ketu is also aspecting your 7th house of the marriage. There is going to be some heavy karma interconnected with your marriage, married life, partner, as well as your childbirth as well. But for that, we need to check the overall chart as well. But from my point of view, as per my knowledge, I will tell you one thing. Ketu aspect on the 7th house of marriage is going to bring a very karmic spouse or life partner in your life. And the manifestation part is going to complete very soon. It is very difficult for this Ketu energy, for you individuals, to move on in your life. If you are into a relationship with some person, Ketu is going to become loyal towards that person. So loyalty is going to be there. But due to the affliction part of Ketu aspect into the 7th house, I will tell you, they are going to attract that kind of a partners in their life who are not going to feel satisfied with this 11th house Ketu and the aspect on the 7th house energy. That is why it becomes very quite difficult for these individuals to sustain their marriage and the marriage life as well. Although Ketu is going to put a lot of efforts in that thing, lot of efforts. But if they are putting a lot of efforts and the other individual is not putting an effort, then the Rahu is not going to feel happy into the 5th house. Because Rahu in the 5th house, it is going to tell these individuals, like you are a very capable person. You are having all the capabilities, all the potential present inside you. And that is where I will tell you there is a severe affliction to the childbirth as well. I will not say by just this Ketu axis, but I will tell you there are severe chances of the 2 marriages. Multiple marriages can occur with this Ketu placement. You need to keep this thing in your mind always. Because Ketu is afflicting your 7th house, so there are chances present. Yes. Also, there are highly likely possibilities that you are going to marry a partner who is already going to have kids in his or her life. And that is in the scenario of the 2nd or the multiple marriages. But for that, I will tell you, we need to check the 5th house along with the 5th house lord, 7th house, 7th house lord, and all the other aspects of your life as well. But that is the overview which I am telling you. There are possibilities that these things are going to happen in your life. Apart from this, Ketu is also aspecting your 3rd house. So that is the house of your own willpower, courage. That is the hard work that you are putting at something. So some kind of efforts that you are putting. So here Ketu is going to show the non-satisfaction from their hard work as well. Because as soon as they are putting their 100% efforts at something, they are giving their 100% effort. Ketu is initially going to restrict every aspect of their life, because these individuals, they will not receive the 100% results of their hard work. They will only receive up to 50 to 60% of the results if they are giving their 100%. So if you need to acquire the 100% profits or 100% results, you need to put some extra efforts. That is the higher karma which is connected with Ketu. Because here Ketu is going to teach you the real power between the spiritual side of the life and between the materialistic side of the life. Because the 5th house, it is the house of the speculative gains as well. And Rahu is seeking that kind of a constantly in his mind, how can I accumulate money in the much quicker way possible? That is where this Rahu can also give inclination towards the speculative gains, making a lot of money. Because these individuals, they are always towards the Rahu. Ketu is sitting in the 11th house and Ketu is playing its part. The important aspect here is with balancing out the energies of this Rahu and Ketu. Because your 5th house lord and the 11th house lord, they are also going to play a vitally important role in determining the complete results. Even your 7th house lord in this case become vitally important. Because as soon as you are going to have the childbirth in your life, your whole life is going to change. Suppose right now you are not married, you are just studying or you are working in a 9 to 5 job or any mundane thing, you are not having that kind of a money in your life. As soon as you are getting married, relationship and then childbirth, every aspect or every scenario of your life is going to change. Because Vedic astrology is a very interconnected subject. And if Rahu in the 5th house, it means the childbirth is going to be the one of the biggest life transforming events in your life. And as soon as you are going to connect with the Rahu energy, as soon as this is getting activated in your chart, every aspect of your life is going to change. This is the one single most placement of Ketu out of the 12 houses, where you need to be more careful with your friends as well. Because it is very difficult for you to differentiate between who are my real friends and who are my real enemies. There is a lot of jealousy factor that is also involved in your life. There are a lot of other individuals that are going to feel jealous because of your Ketu in the 11th house. Because Rahu is always making you a very perfect individual. Rahu is going to give you that level of skills inside you. Skill set is going to be very, very high inside this Rahu. And yes, this Rahu have the ability to create something very big. Have you seen some unrealistic dreams that are coming true? So you are having that potential present inside you. Keep this thing in your mind. So that's it guys from my side in this video. I hope you like this analysis. If you have any queries, any consultations regarding your Rahu-Ketu axis, any other marriage, career, spiritual or business consultation, do let me know. I'm going to respond you back as soon as possible. So till then, please subscribe my channel below and make sure to hit the like button if you really enjoyed this video, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram as well. Till then, please take care of yourself and may Lakshmi Narayan ji bless you. Bye bye.